Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and I want us to speak about Happy Simelane and a scene that she had on the reality show that she's on, which is called the Mummy Club. So one thing about Happy, you guys, everyone has been saying this about her. She is reality TV gold. When we talk about reality TV, we're talking about Happy Simelane. She shows it all. So she had a scene where she was meeting up with a medium and they were basically talking about her late husband. Well, nothing that was said in that session was new, but it made me just realize that Happy is still, yeah, she hasn't done healing. Or I guess when it comes to losing your husband, I don't know like how long it takes, but it seems like she hasn't made any progress because Happy is still blaming the side chick even till today. I don't recall hearing a time where Happy actually held her husband accountable for the fact that he was married and he shelled a woman knowing very well that he was married. So anyway, in the scene with her and the medium basically, speaks about the day of the accident, that fateful day when the husband lost his life, that there was someone in the car, and that he was actually distracted by a phone call that came in, and that as they were curving the road, like a truck came and then bumped them. And yeah, so what I specifically want to speak about though is Happy going on about, that this girl who was apparently, not apparently, she was in the car with her husband. She was basically saying that when she got married to her husband, it was on TV. Everyone knew about it, which is true. We all knew about Happy's wedding, lavish wedding. It was on TV. She says that her husband used to post her all the time. Her husband used to post each and every Wednesday, used to post her. So I'm guessing she's talking about that woman crush Wednesday in Don, that he used to post her each and every Wednesday, and that he always had her as a profile picture. Like, she's basically saying that her husband never ever like hid her, and anyone who came across her husband's profile social media account knew that Happy was the wife. So she then says that, so when that girl came and dated her man, that girl knew very well that Happy Simelane was there. And she basically called that girl a rubbish for basically dating her husband. But I'm just like, but Happy, like, ma'am, don't you ever but the thing is, Happy is so angry at her husband. She's angry at her husband and she wants him to come back, because she does say with them when she's speaking to the medium that tell him to come back, tell him to come back. She's at a point where with the session with the medium, she's basically saying that tell him to come fetch me. If he can't come back, tell him to come fetch me, or tell my mother to come fetch me. Basically saying that, that at that point she just wants to exit this world. And the medium was asking, like, what about your children? And she's like, I also grew up as an orphan. Kushubuti nabo bazozibona. They'll see their way out. I'll leave them with the money. I'll leave them with the will. They'll see their way out. But she did explain that scene, and she said sometimes when you're depressed, like you think selfishly, nothing else matters. You just want to delete yourself off of the earth. And that session, it looks like Happy was like she was intoxicated. She had alcohol, because the way she was even speaking to the medium, I'm just like, I don't know, but I get the vibes that Happy is still angry at her husband, but she's angry at her husband for leaving her like that. And I get it, I always say that I think it's sometimes better when a person gets sick. At least the thought of them leaving like comes to your mind. But when a person was never sick, they were fine, they were healthy, you were speaking to them, and next thing, like, gone. Like, it's a very traumatic experience to process. So I think it gives off the vibes that she is angry that the husband left her like that, because maybe in her mind, I mean, when you get married to a person, you don't think that they're going to leave you so soon. You planning 60 plus years, like when you guys are over 60, like, growing old together. You don't think that far. But a lot of that hatred is being sent towards the side chick. I don't know if she does that because the side chick is still maybe alive, is obviously still alive, and she wants her to, like, she doesn't want to give the side chick like any sort of joy, that she's blaming her husband. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, Happy just needs to really like take some time off and focus on healing. And like what I noticed, Happy seems to have money, you guys, but Happy doesn't seem to be a person who has peace. I don't want to lie. According to what I see on screen, she doesn't seem to be a person who has peace. And I'm like, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe she's going about it the wrong way. Like, who am I to say, like, which way is the right way to moan a person? But like, yeah, I just even, I don't know, even her being in the limelight like this at this time, if it's a good thing for her. Like, angazi, but Happy's going through so much, you guys. And I feel like when we see her even acting and behaving in this manner, we laugh at certain things. But I'm just like, there's a lot that this woman is going through in her mind and in her heart that she's not actually like, maybe she's not even aware of it, angazi guys. But you tell me. Please do make sure that you like the video. Please also do subscribe. This for free of charge, and I'll see you on the next one.